I'm finally back, and today I'm going to be talking about the classic Great Lakes shipping companies and what happened to them throughout their history. Let's get started. So, the first company I'm going to be talking about today is the iconic and classic Bethlehem Steel, the company that ruled America and helped America build many naval ships in World War II. And it was the leading company to all steel production. And a lot of this steel was shipped with the help of the Great Lakes shipping industry. Bethlehem was made of two companies, both under one. The main one being Bethlehem Steel Co., and the other one being Bethlehem Shipbuilding Corporation. Now we're focused on the shipbuilding part of the company. These guys made some big beasts of ships. They were famously, and most famously, being the company that brought us our first 1,000 footer, the Stuart J. Court. Man, Stuart J. Court looked a lot better in Bethlehem colors. Anyways, Bethlehem also owns some well-known ships like the Arthur B. Homer and two modern-day footers being the Burns Harbor and the American Integrity, which used to be the Lewis Wilson Foy and still the Burns Harbor. Bethlehem was mainly a land steel company, but they used the lakes for their taconite and coal trade. They were mainly big into that business. Bethlehem stayed strong until 2001 when Bethlehem declared bankruptcy, and then 2003 the remaining assets were sold off to another international steel company. Now I don't know if that's right, but if it isn't, please correct me in the comments. The next company we're going to be talking about is Oglebay Norton Marine. These guys were classics. They were an ore mining company and operated ships throughout the lakes. And as we all know, the first thing that comes to mind for Oglebay Norton's smaller division fleet, Columbia Transportation, is the Edmund Fitzgerald, which at one point was the flagship for the company. We all know how the story ended. Anyways, Oglebay Norton Marine had two 1,000 footers, the Oglebay Norton, originally the Lewis Wilson Foy, and the Columbia Star, which runs to this very day as the American Century. Oglebay Norton still has some ship arounds, again, American Century and the American Integrity. They do have the vessel of Armco still around, a part of LLT, known as the American Valor or the Valo, which is what Lower Lakes Towing renamed her to. And well, it's just sitting around in Toledo, Ohio. In 2004, Oglebay Norton filed for bankruptcy, and the stock went very low for the company. But then in 2005, they managed to exit bankruptcy after reorganizing $275 million in debt. I think I'm right here, but Oglebay Norton officially died out as a company in 2008, when most of its remaining assets were sold off to a company. Next and last company we're going to be talking about is Bradley Transportation Fleet and the United States Steel Fleet for the lakes. Bradley Transportation was formed in 1912, creating a Great Lakes shipping fleet mainly dedicated to the limestone industry of the lakes. Throughout Bradley's history, they had some accidents in which two ships sunk, the Carl D. Bradley splitting into two on Lake Michigan and the Cedarville colliding and sinking in the Straits of Mackinac in 1965. I already have some videos on those, so go check those out after this one. Bradley Transportation went a while without any real problems, but then in 1967, Bradley Transportation and the newly formed United States Steel partnered together as companies, creating the United States Steel Limestone Division, aka what currently remained of Bradley at this time. Now let me be clear, this is the year that Bradley died as a fleet, but not a company itself. United States Steel lasted for a good while until 1991, when the fleet, not the company again, but the fleet of the United States Steel sold their assets to the Great Lakes Fleet, I think. And it was the year that the whole company of Bradley ceased to exist, and there was pretty much nothing left of it. And now that's the story of how the Great Lakes Fleet came to be. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video/documentary, and I hope to see you guys soon. Subscribe for everything Lake Freighters content, and I'll see you guys soon. Adios.